Hey guys, so for today's 12 days of tutorials, I'm using the second most voted for Anastasia palette, and that is the Rose Metals palette. I really do love the grungy vibes of this palette, and I do have a few other tutorials with this palette on my channel, so I'll link those down below if you want to check them out. Also, stay tuned until the end of the video to learn about my holiday giveaways. I'm going to be doing 14 giveaways, but if you want to see how I got this eye look, go ahead and keep on watching. All right, let's dig into this palette. I think today I want to do a look focused around this Nova shade because I honestly don't really think I've gotten much use out of this one. So I'm going to start with Ashes on a crease brush. So I have my shadow on the brush like that, and I'm going to apply that throughout my entire crease. So this shadow is just going to give me a little something to work with in my crease before I go in with that Nova shade. I did dip back in and I picked up a little more Ashes, and I'm just going to reapply that in my crease to kind of deepen it up just a tad. It did blend out really, really nice, so I just want a little bit more depth. So far, I'm really happy with just how smooth my crease is looking. Now I'm gonna pick up Nova on a flat lid brush, and I'm gonna apply this shadow all over my lid. And like I said, I haven't used this shade before, but it really is like a kind of bronzy, greenish gold. Like, there's a lot of different tones in this shadow. Or would you call this more of an olive? I don't know, but it's really pretty and kind of different than other shadows that I have. I did dip back in and picked up a little bit more shadow, and I'm just working on applying this throughout my entire eyelid, and I'm pressing it into my eye socket right in here. Now I'm gonna go back to my crease brush with nothing on it and just softly blend around that Nova shade. Honestly, this shadow is looking a lot more wearable than I thought it would be. I also think the shade would look gorgeous on green eyes or brown eyes. Okay, I'm kind of liking how just simple and pretty this is looking. I'm trying to decide if I want to add one more shade to my lid. I think I will. So I'm going to take Heavenly on my finger, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of that in the very center of my lid. Ooh, I love using this shade for a little pop like this. Okay, I really like how that looks. It's nice and simple, but it's still really pretty. I went ahead and did my under eye concealer off camera, and now let's do the lower lash line. So I went through a bunch of my eyeliners, and I found this green one by Give Beauty that kind of matches that Nova shade. The shade is called Greener Pastures, and I'm gonna run that across my entire lower lash line. The thing with these liners is that they don't apply on the waterline really well, but they do apply on the skin pretty good. Still not like my favorite formula though, but as you can see, this shade pulls a little bit more green than Nova, but it still has that kind of goldish bronzy tone to it. Now I'm just going to take a pencil brush and start to smudge out that liner. Now I'm going to take more Nova on the pencil brush and add that on top of the liner. And you can still totally do this look if you don't have a greenish liner. You could just do like a brown one. I just kind of wanted something on the lower lash line for this Nova shade to stick to. Then I'm going to pick up that brown shade Haze again on the same brush and apply that on the lower lash line. And this is going to kind of blend everything together. Now I'm going to take that Heavenly shade on the inner corner. Now I'm just going to do a little half wing with the brown liner. I'm using Urban Decay Whiskey, and I just want a small liner today. Now I'm going to take a little angled brush in the shade Noble, and I'm just going to stamp that on top of the brown liner. And this just gives the pen liner kind of a softer look. Now I'm gonna run a brown liner in my waterline. I'm using Urban Decay Roach. I went ahead and finished up my eye look with some mascara and lashes, and I thought it'd be fitting to use my brand The Bright Lashes in the style Nova, just to go with the Nova shade all over my lid. I did want to let you know that today is the last day of my Bright Lashes holiday sale, where all of my lashes are 15% off. I do try my best to ship out the orders next day, so if you order now, I'm hoping that you can get your lashes by Christmas, or if you need some glam lashes for New Year's, now is a great time to pick some up. And here's a final close-up of this eye look. Here is what the full face looks like. On my lips, I'm wearing my usual lip combo, which is Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude with the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Lip Plumping Serum in Nude Glow. And I love how this eye look turned out. It was pretty easy to do, where I really only used like 3 main shades. I got Ashes in my crease, Nova on my lid, a tiny bit of Heavenly, but I do feel like that kind of faded a little bit, and then just a little touch of Noble for the lash line. But I do think that shade Nova is very unique, where it has hints of like green, gold, but it is kind of grungy in a way. I just think it's really cool, and like I said, I think it would look amazing on green or brown eyes. Again, just a quick reminder that today is the last day for my Bright Lashes sale, where all my lashes are 15% off. Ooh, and there's one more thing I wanted to mention. I did post this on my community tab and on my Instagram stories, but I am doing my holiday giveaways finally. I like to do a bunch of giveaways around this time of the year, and I like to make it very, very easy for you guys to enter. So I'm gonna leave a link at the top of the description box. It's just a Google form link. So all you gotta do is fill that out, and you get to select which giveaway box you'd be interested in winning. And there are gonna be 14 winners total, so lots of giveaways happening. And I just wanna put this out there as well, that I will contact you if you win through your email address. So if there's any fake accounts that are pretending to be me or asking you for money or scamming you, they are not me. So again, that link is down below, and these giveaways are US only because it does cost quite a bit of money to ship 14 packages, but I really do appreciate you and all your support of my channel throughout this entire year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.